Hey guys, I'm back. Although I don't think I really left, I just got really busy with life and other things and work and things of that nature. But I thought I'd make a quick YouTube video before the sun goes down beforehand. But, anyways, all I gotta say is Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy, well, whatever celebrations or traditions that you celebrate with your family. I hope that you are spending time with your loved ones, getting to eat some delicious food and opening like really cool gifts and stuff like that and things of that nature. So, speaking of the holidays, that sometimes it might not be as cheery and bright as people may perceive it to be. And what do I mean by that is sometimes the holidays could be really complex, especially at this time. That you're supposed to feel like you're celebrating something or being excited about, gift giving and things like that and doing X, Y, and Z, but, that might not be for everyone. People, I feel like this year, at least for me, it's been a pretty decent year. I'm not going to lie on that end, but, you know, people can't say the same when it comes to like this entire year. There are those that are, you know, have been through a lot and have been struggling, and the holidays could be a mixed bag. At a time where it's supposed to be happy and cheerful, that might not be the same for everyone else. And there are people out there that are grieving about, family, friends, loved ones, going through traumatic experiences or going through tough times like financially, emotionally, and physically. Sometimes the holidays aren't easy. And I think it's important to, just be kind to other people, just be empathetic and compassionate, because it should not be that hard. It shouldn't be. It should not be that hard to be nice to someone and care for your fellow humans. But, oftentimes it's a lot more easier to be so dismissive and nonchalant and things like that. But, bring back compassion, empathy, and kindness, because you never know. You never know what people are going through. And I try to have that same mindset mentality whenever I'm talking to people or interacting with them at work or even outside of work. And I don't know. I think that's kind of a lost art that we have seemed to toss aside these days, and I think we should bring that back, especially around the holidays, because you never know what people are going through. And as someone that's been through that process, especially when it comes to celebrating Christmas or milestones when you lose a family member, like my dad, for example, he passed away, 9+ ish years ago, and it was rough at the beginning. And I'm at the point now where I've learned to come and accept those terms, with my dad. But, as the saying goes, the grieving process, I mean, there's no right or wrong way, and there's no timeline for it. People can be struggling on that end, coming to the terms where you have to, of living life, without them, especially around this time of year. So that, and then of course, you have people that work specific jobs who have to be away for Christmas or who can't come home for Christmas. More than anything, like they would, for those that are in that situation, like they want to spend time with their families. And I hope they do, right? Because the greatest gift that you could ever have and receive in this lifetime is time. Time with your family, time with your loved ones, time with your friends. And it's something that we squander a lot of. And on top of that, depending on what type of job you work, they have to deal with the general public 24/7, and sometimes they could be rude as hell. They could be so rude as hell. And the lack of compassion and empathy for them, it's for people that work in the general public, like it's hard. Like I'm in that space. Like I understand like completely. And that's why I try to emphasize again, just be nice to people. Like it doesn't cost 2 cents to be nice to someone, make their day a lot better. It doesn't take much to, be kind and compassionate and be a listening ear or shoulder to cry on, or, you know, to put people in a better mood. just be kind. That's all I gotta say. And I'm just gonna end that note on that. Anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye, guys.